This man stands over 26 feet tall. Every morning when he wakes up, a dozen handmaidens attend to his every need. Because he is a legendary god, with liquid gold running through his veins, and can transform into any creature at will. Today was supposed to be his coronation ceremony, but before the ritual could even begin, a group of soldiers clad in crimson armor stormed in. As it turns out, besides Horus, another god also dwells in this land, his uncle, Set. Horus stepped forward to greet him, but Set stabbed his father to death right in front of everyone. It became clear that Set had come here to stage a coup. He threatened all the people to submit to him, or they would meet the same fate as the old king. Consumed by rage, Horus raised his staff and charged at Set, but to his surprise, his enemy was already prepared. They used the light reflected off their shields to successfully blind Horus's divine eyes. Even when he transformed into the god of the sky, he still couldn't fight back. His divine eyes were the source of his power. Set seized the opportunity to knock him down and brutally ripped out his eyes of power. Stripped of his divine power, Horus was thrown into a dungeon, never to see daylight again. Set then took the throne and became the new king, but he was a cruel and ruthless tyrant. To flaunt his power, he reduced all the people to slaves and forced them to build a towering monument in his honor. The entire kingdom was filled with cries of despair. Bek refused to live under such oppression any longer. So, under the cover of darkness, he secretly hid inside a cart full of treasures and successfully infiltrated the underground vault. His goal wasn't the gold, it was the eye of power on the other side. Only by obtaining it could he free Horus and overthrow Set's reign. But before he could even make a move, just the appearance of his shadow triggered the hidden traps. Bek raised the torch above his head to minimize his shadow as much as possible and managed to get past the first obstacle. Before Bek could catch his breath, the second wave of traps was already triggered. Luckily, Bek reacted quickly, and with his nimble footwork, he barely made it to the third challenge. This time, the trap was a collapsing floor. Bek sprinted with everything he had and grabbed the Eye of Power just before the floor gave way. Now, there was finally hope for the kingdom. Bek escaped with his girlfriend by chariot, but little did he know, the army had already spotted them. An arrow flew through the air and struck his girlfriend right in the heart. Bek was devastated, so he sought out Horus and decided to use one of the eyes as a bargaining chip, demanding that Horus bring his girlfriend back to life. But with only one eye, Horus had no chance against the judge of the underworld. Their only hope now was to find Horus's other eye in order to save his girlfriend. Bek teamed up with Horus and headed to the location where the other Eye of Power was hidden. But as soon as they stepped inside, they encountered an even deadlier threat.